So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 3 of our Aston Villa career mode on the PS4 FIFA 15. And we're going to be kicking off this episode with our first games as Aston Villa coach, and it is going to be away at Stoke. So hopefully we can get off to a flying start and beat Stoke, and I really do hope we could be able to beat them, especially as we've got one of our strongest squads out as well, or the strongest possible squad we could field. We've got the Brad Guzman goal, we've got George Corey actually playing right back. That's the reason why we didn't go ahead and buy Cedric in the end, because George Corey can actually play right back, which I didn't actually realise. So we've got George Corey, then we've got Congolo and Vlar playing the centre back roles, and we've also got on the left back we've got Ali Sissoko, and then the front three are Agbon Lahore, Paco Alcacer, the new signing we've just made, and Christian Benteke. And we'd actually find ourselves in the lead in this game. A lovely counter-attack, a quick counter-attack. Christian Benteke uses speed and strength to power past the Stoke defence. He plays an absolutely delightful ball, chips the ball through to Gabi Agbon Lahore, and he shows a bravery there to actually head that before the goalkeeper. He does get taken out afterwards, but it doesn't matter. The ball ended up in the back of the net, and Sorensen, because Begovic had recently just been sold to Real Madrid, I believe, has to play the first team player role. But this next chance of the game does actually fall to us. Paco Alcacer is running through on goal. Unfortunately, Sorensen does make a really good save, but they do actually get themselves back on level terms. Diouf, the new signing for Stoke, actually gets a real good, powerful header there. Gets there before Vlar, and actually puts the ball into the back of the net, actually in front of Congolo, sorry, as Vlar come flying out and mistimed his tackle, and Mohamed Diouf actually finds the back of the net past Brad Guzman, but we'd actually get awarded a penalty. Christian Benteke is trying to cross the ball, and Ryan Shawcross had a handful of his t-shirt, and the referee has no option but to point to the penalty spot, and he gives Ryan Shawcross a yellow card. I thought it was a little bit lucky not to get a red, but then I can see why he only got a yellow, because he wasn't actually in a dangerous goal scoring opportunity. It was going to be Paco Alcacer for his first goal, and it was of course going to be converted. It was going to be his first goal for the club, and the Spaniard, the 20-year-old Spaniard from Valencia, scores on his debut, and he scores his first Barclays Premier League goal. Thomas Sorensen should have actually saved that, to be honest. He went the right way, but as you guys do know, penalties in career mode are very easy to score. But we do get a really good chance here. Unfortunately, it was a really good block from their defenders, and they do then manage to get the ball clear. They do actually have an injury in the middle, and I believe it was Charles Nzogbia. No, that's actually our player, so I'm not sure. I'm going to shut up. And yeah, Charles Nzonzi, there we go, because I knew there was two players that are similar, but Nzonzi does actually pick up an injury for them. But we do actually score a real good goal with Gabi Agbon Lahore, an absolutely delightful shot from him there, right into the bottom corner, past Thomas Sorensen in the Stoke net, and we end up wrapping the game up in the 84th minute. And the captain for them, Ryan Shawcross, was distraught of how bad their defending was, and then no one came out to close down Gabi Agbon Lahore, and you can't give players of his quality that much time and space on the edge of the box, otherwise he will punish you. And Thomas Sorensen, I can't even pronounce his name, Thomas Sorensen was at full stretch for that one, but couldn't get anywhere near it. Do also get a loan offer for Liam Bateman, who's going to be leaving the club on a loan deal. He's only 19 years old, but he's only 50 rated. We also get a loan deal for Philip Senderos, so we decided to let him go, and the reason being we let him go because now we have enough wages to go ahead and accept Anwar El Ghazi. And that looks really good. He looks a real promising player. He's 19 years old, and yeah, actually accepts the contract, so we bring him into the club. He's 19 years old, and he's a right winger, so he can also play cam, and he looks very promising. As you see there, he's got good acceleration, he's got good shot power, and he's got really good dribbling as well, so he could be the next big star at Aston Villa. We also send out Isaac Nehami, the left back, 18-year-old left back on loan. We also go in for John Stones. I'm sure you guys know who he is, and you guys have also suggested these two players to me to go ahead and look at, and that's what I did. I went ahead and looked at them. But as you can see there, we have our last game in this episode up against Newcastle at Villa Park. It's going to be our first home game, and we're hoping that we can try and build a fortress at home, because I believe that if we can build a fortress and pick up points at home, I believe we can do well in the league and hopefully try and qualify for the Euro, which is my objective. My personal objective is going to be to try and qualify for the Europa League and hopefully get into that next season. If not, then we'll have to try and strengthen the squad and get into it next season. But the first chance of the game does actually fall to us. Kieran Westwood tries a finesse shot, but unfortunately gets a little bit too much power on it and blazes the ball over the bar. But the next chance of the game, Cisse is running through on goal, have a good shot, but thankfully Brad Guzman, the 29-year-old, pulls off an absolutely delightful save. And Paco Alcacer is running at the defence here, takes on Tiote, he runs on through, the power puts Tiote on the floor, and a fantastic finish from him there. A lovely powerful finish past Tim Krul, the Dutchman. And we had already gone 1-0 up just before the half-time interval, and Paco Alcacer just proving how good a player he is going to be. He's going to be a crucial player for us to hopefully try and get into the Europa League next season. And actually there, he actually left Chote on the floor. He absolutely out-marshals him, runs through the strength and power of him, and the lovely finesse power shot into the back of the net. And we do actually make some substitutions here. Christian Benteke, Carlos Sanchez and Ashley Westford come off for Nzogbia and El Ghazi, the new player that we've just brought on, just actually brought for ourselves. And we do actually get the ball here. Brad Guzan, a lovely catch in the 89th minute, fires the ball up to field. It was Charles Nzogbia, it was all on his own. He shouldn't have let the ball bounce, but he still wins the header. Unfortunately, they get the ball back from Ryan Taylor. He loses the ball to Fabian Delph. Fabian Delph robs Chote of the ball. He plays the ball to Nzogbia, and Nzogbia finds El Ghazi, who's recently just come on the pitch. We've only just brought him, and he finishes the ball into the back of the net on his left foot, and what a fantastic finesse shot into the roof of the net, and he wraps up the game for us. So he and Paco Alcacer could be the next two big players at Aston Villa. So who do you think I should start at field? Do you think it should be the partnership of Christian Benteke, Alcacer and Ghazi, or change Ghazi for Agbonlahor? Let me know in the comments down below. And that's actually it for this episode. If you did enjoy, please make sure to hit the like button down below. It's very much appreciated, and I really do hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode. And that's it. Thank you. Bye-bye.